Connor, do you know what wrestling is?
I can rest my balls on your forehead.
That's I want to say Chad Mendez. What's the GK? We're gonna switch it up today. We're gonna have a shiny splash.
Oh, shiny.
With vodka. So no rating today. No rating because it's not the actual G Fuel.
I mean, that sounds like a great idea for G.
Taka or Tito's?
Please with the T.
Alright, Taka it is. It's not bad. No rating, just good or bad.
Okay, good. Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy K Coolest.
It's P Coolest coming back at you with another
Coolest Reacts. P Cool, what's the video today?
motherfucking Connor McGregor.
We're gonna wear these suits, sip this G,
And react.
He was the former champ before McGregor beat him. That's who
That
McGregor
looked
beat
like
for this
old.
G.
That looked old as hell.
Yeah.
That clip.
I know he wasn't saying that I am that person, but it put me in that bracket, and I did not appreciate that one bit. So, you know,
Started
there's people
boxing
buried
'cause of
in the
McGregor.
desert for less than that. So Floyd needs to understand
Definitely someone good to get
before he
behind.
speaks who he is speaking about, and that is as simple as that.
Yeah, looks like a
I mean, it's just hard to get like behind someone if they're just boring as hell.
skateboarder. A little fat old man you look like. You might.
Yeah, he was good
So
and
say
an
Aldo backed
entertainer.
out.
Yeah.
You know.
He was going to fight you, backed out, and said it was due to a rib injury, but he's been cleared to fight by a doctor. What do you think happened?
I mean, the man is running scared.
He was like the shortest
I
person
cannot force a man who is
to ever be on the
not willing
Tonight
to
Show.
step in and fight. I cannot
McGregor?
force him into the
No,
octagon to
sorry,
face me, but
Kobe,
really, I
the
cannot
host.
hold any grudge towards him
like
because
by
I would
far
not
the
want to
shortest.
face me either because I
Oh, he's small.
I was like time
destroy
period.
him.
Like
going
usually
to- you're
they'll
going
go
to
for like
destroy
10
him.
I
years.
see what
You,
you're saying.
and
He
that
was
was,
there for
you
like
think it
less
was
than a year.
pure fear. He's the reason he backed out.
He has been medically cleared to fight. Doctors have looked at him, examined him. He went and saw a gynecologist, and it turns out it was he has been cleared to fight like he has something up. He's a tall American. He's experienced.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah,
around the
blurred
game
out.
a long time.
Okay.
There he is. He's not the best looking guy. I'm not. You know what I mean? But I wanted a better looking opponent. But it is what it is. He. But no,
Look at him, he's just like a little
caught me
kid
out, you know.
laughing.
Why did you want a
Too
better
much
looking
fun.
opponent?
I don't know. It's just, you know what? Too. I don't know. He's an ugly. No, he's an experienced guy.
I'm really sorry that I couldn't fight him the last time, and when it comes time to fight him now, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Who is that?
Can you say what you
Talking.
thought when you
His
saw him there?
translate,
What was your
Aldo's
reaction?
translate.
I was
Honestly,
about
the
to
first
say,
thing I
dude
said to
sounds
him
like
was,
a pussy.
"Wow, I didn't think I'd see you again." So I was actually happy to see him. I shook his hand. I embraced him. I gave him a little cuddle. I told him everything's gonna be a-okay. It will be over before you know it. Just please show up December 12th. So I don't want to scare him anymore. He's petrified. He went running before. So now I'm going to take the opposite
dude
approach.
was
Cuddle him, look
the
after
best
him,
trash talker
whisper
ever.
sweet nothings, tell him it's going to
Until he
be all
started
right.
losing.
It will be over quick.
Right.
And hopefully get him into that octagon December 12th and then end his career.
He kind of
I was
did.
just giggling at his little soft body. I've never seen a skinny guy. How can a fat guy be so skinny at the same time? It amuses me.
I think he looks a lot younger in there, whatever
This
that
is a
is.
question for both McGregor and Cowboy. I see you both winning the championship coming up soon. Could you see yourself fighting each other coming up in the next year?
Yeah, go ahead, McNugget. You want to answer that or no?
Ladies first.
McGregor, you're winning. Don't worry about
it
that.
was Chad Mendez
Okay.
from the earlier clip.
Love you, Cowboy.
Like, when is this from, you think?
His
This
chin,
looks so
his
old.
chin is deteriorating. Every
178.
single contest he gets in, he hits one knee. He does a gust of wind and he does the
Yeah,
chicken
what are we
dance.
at
You know what I
now?
mean?
Like, I think it's
Coming up against
270
me,
something now.
that's not going to be good. You know?
We're going to talk about money because we are the business
Oh,
network.
I've seen this clip. This
The
clip's funny.
business of UFC and
He's
all
just-
that
I'll take
sort of
over
stuff.
from here,
He's
Nate.
just on
You can bounce.
Nate's ass.
Take a coffee break, Nate.
What show is this?
And by coffee break, I
They're
mean
on
break.
live
No.
TV
No.
promoting the fight.
They want you to give us a quick count to 10, both of you gentlemen, if you don't mind, just if you wouldn't mind counting to 10.
Nate can only count to 5.
Oh,
She
Count
thought
to
it was
5, Nate,
hilarious.
will you, if you can?
Count.
You up with that
I
coffee.
ain't counting. How about
And
that?
hurry up with that coffee.
Do you have any thoughts on Dennis Siver?
Dude, their ears are all just so
My
fucked.
thoughts on Dennis
Cauliflower
Siver is
ears,
he's a
yeah.
midget German steroid head. That's my thoughts on him. So I don't have any thoughts other than that. But if you think you said congratulations, I'm now number 9. If you think I celebrate number 9, you're highly mistaken, my friend. I don't give a shit about rankings. As far as I'm concerned.
So he was number 9 at that time.
Otario, Otario. You know what that means? Pussy.
I don't know why I did that. It didn't show up though.
And Connor, Fabrizio Verdun, he told.
We're just gonna cut that part out.
But
But you
any
need to see
thoughts
this
other than that. But if
video
you
again.
think, friend, I don't give a shit about rankings. As far as I'm concerned.
Otario, Otario.
Who is that?
Otario,
Jose Aldo. He's beast.
You know what that means?
I don't know him.
Pussy.
He was speaking Brazilian. He was telling him he was a pussy in Brazilian in his native
He
language.
told us in Brazil that you try to train at King's MMA.
He looks scary as hell in
for
that.
the fight against Jose Aldo. Is that true?
Why would I want to train in that bum gym? I train with my own people. I have since day one. That man needs to get his facts straight before I roll in there and buy that gym and turn it into a fucking dump. You know what I mean?
Não é nada.
That's Jose Aldo that he was telling
He was a big deal?
Chad
Yeah,
was,
he's
Chad was
champion.
kicking his ass.
He's
Has
a
he heard about
legend.
jiu-jitsu? Does he know what wrestling is?
He's who
Chad
McGregor
took that
knocked
fight
out
with
in 8
2 weeks
seconds or
notice. It looked
14
like a
seconds,
turtle.
whatever it was. I think it was 14.
What do you
Well,
do?
at the end of it, he was the turtle. But as far as I'm concerned, when you fought Chad, he rearranged your
Probably
face.
17,
You haven't looked
15.
right since. After that 5-round Mendez fight, which arguably
Whatever-
could have went to him,
whatever
you look like you've had a
190 is,
stroke.
is kind of
The
where
left
they've
side of your
been
face is drooping. I'm worried about you. Honestly, I'm worried. I love you. I love you like my bitch. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Semana passada eu tinha.
Get yourself medically tested because your face is drooping.
Really don't care. Like, he
That
can do
was
whatever
after
he
she
wants.
lost.
So yeah,
And
there's
I want you to be
189,
good.
2015.
He said, tell him he's his daddy.
My father raised me like this, like a man. He's not.
I am his daddy.
Ele tá falando, ele é seu pai.
Nunca vai ser.
Sit on my lap.
Nunca vai ser. Tá mais fácil
Sit on my lap.
eu domino.
Sit on my lap.
Sometimes it's submission, but in the end, my hand's raised every time.
This has got to be like.
Confident in that.
So you said that was 2015?
This is 176.
You know, he doesn't have
we think
he
this
doesn't have
is.
a vision of what's going to happen.
2012.
As you can clearly see. Yeah, throughout
Why does it
training
say
camp, you
cancel?
definitely have shots that you
It must
see
have- it
that you
must have-
feel
it must
cracking.
have
2014, yeah.
You feel them shots happen, you know.
That the
His
camera looks like
weaknesses,
so
obviously
shit
his
though.
chin.
No way.
You know, it's. Look, don't get me wrong. I like
That's
the kid.
weird that it says
he's a
this.
quiet little hillbilly from the back arse of nowhere.
Oh, that's 176.
You know, I've nothing against the guy. You know what I mean? I'm sure he grew up in a circus or a fair. Or, you know, he's
that was the
nice
first
kid.
Poirier fight. Yeah.
Cletus, or you know, his cousin's probably named Cletus or something. I don't. He's a nice kid.
I felt the finish was there for me, and I injured my knee midway
That
through the
was his
second. and
first brand.
I just can't
How
get it
about
out of my
Hattie
head. But
Wade's
looking back, I
dad?
should have
That's his
just
first
pulled my
brand of
knee from my
asshole
leg and
with
hit him with it. You know what I mean?
fighting
That's what
Irish.
I'm. I just went with what was comfortable, and what was comfortable was get the motherfucker to the ground. You know what I mean? And just kind of
a Mayweather vibe.
and just play it from
you
there.
know?
You know what
Like
I
with
mean?
the hat and
We
those
get
big
looked after when we
glasses.
finish. This
Yeah,
promotion
right.
wants finishes. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking for. These custom-made suits aren't cheap. You know what I mean? This
Is that a dime?
this
Who's on
solid
the
gold
left?
pocket watch. 3 people
just
died making
random
this watch. You know what I mean? So I need to put people away. I need them big fights. Or I'm gonna end up in debt pretty fast. You know what I mean? So I'm looking to hurry it along and finish everyone. You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts on it.
They're all in different weight
The support out there was unbelievable. It was green walking out there. The place was green. There's green flags, fucking leprechauns floating around. It was unbelievable, you know what I mean? It was brilliant.
So one more thing that I forgot too when I was
Extremely overweight, and he had to cut down to make that 155-pound limit. And then the king calls and says, "You're up again,
155
kid."
is what he
and now he's
fought
gotta do
at.
it all
Think
over
about
again. So
trying to weigh
just looking at him, he's
155.
aged 25 years
Stupid, dude.
in the last 2 weeks. So I can only imagine how he's feeling. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope he shows up. But if he shows up December 12th, the division will be killed, like I predicted. And then it's
What's
on to
like
the
his
155
height?
stuck in the mud division.
He can't be taller than 5'8".
Ricardo and Frankie and Chad,
Can't
who
be.
do you think
I mean,
is
you'd
the
have to be. If you were fighting 155, you'd have to be at
I
least
feel
like, and still
comfortable
filled
against
out.
Frankie.
5'8", yeah.
Frankie has held a lightweight title. He's challenged at a high level his
Just
whole
like Owen,
career.
you're right here.
He fights with his heart, but again, he's an aging competitor. He's on the downside of his career. I think that's
Like
an
Ronda
accurate
Rousey probably weighs more
assessment.
than-
The same with Cub. I believe he's
Shit.
aging. He looks 95 years old. I say it every time. But for me personally, you know, I have nothing against Frankie. I respect his style, but I would like Cub to win for the specific reason that he seems to think that he has been promised a UFC title shot if he wins this fight against Frankie. So I want him to win that contest, and then I will bake a freshly made pie and smack him clean in the face with it when I get the title shot. If you look back at the last featherweight contest in Mexico, it was between a guy who had a horrendous fight against Jose Aldo, Ricardo Lamas. He fought like a pussy. He ran for 5 rounds. And then you look at Dennis Bermudez, who's on a false win streak. Holloway beat him. So these are two average, okay, journeyman fighters. Yet there was so much light on that fight, so much attention on two decisions. You know, Dennis is a decision machine, and Ricardo's fought like a pussy. So they still got that exposure. People are even talking about Nick Lentz. Who gives a shit about Nick Lentz, really? Now, before I came along, they can say all they want, but they're up here, they're trying to talk like I'm trying to talk, they're rocking the suits and everything, you know what I mean? But there is only one.
What is that?